Hey guys, Cobra DVS here with this is a good one. This is some good stuff I got. I haven't had a pickups video in quite some time actually. And I haven't really been getting a lot of stuff in that time. Excuse me. Anyway, I haven't really been getting a lot of stuff in that time, but as of late, I've sort of been getting some really great stuff. And this is going to be split into two parts, because I have some stuff coming in the mail, and I'm just going to add it on. So let's go ahead and get started. We'll just get the modern stuff out of the way, because I did have a few modern things. Brand new game just came out for the 3DS, Mario Tennis Open. This is a fun game. I did a review on this. I'll put the link over here somewhere. So go ahead and please check out the review of this, and I'll show you my thoughts on it. Oh, where am I going to set these over here? Alright, these are older games, but they are on the new generation consoles. This one I've wanted for a while. Just never really picked it up. I'm a big fan of the developer, so I got it. It's Quake 4. I'm new to the Quake series, never played a single game in it. I mean, this one has Quake 2 on it also, so I'll give it a shot. And I don't know if you guys know, but id Software, the guys behind Doom, Wolfenstein, Quake, of course, Rage, they just announced Doom 3 BFG Edition, which is like a remastered version of Doom 3. And Doom 3 was one of my favorite games on the original Xbox, so pretty excited about that game coming out. It comes out this fall, I believe. Next is a Wii game that I've heard some great things about. I've heard that it's actually pretty uncommon, on the uncommon side. It's not an expensive game, but I've heard it's kind of hard to find. I'm sure online it's easy to find, but it's Zack and Wiki Quest for Barbaros Treasure. I haven't played it yet. It's supposed to be some sort of puzzle-solving game, I suppose. We'll see. I'm not sure what to expect. Okay, now I'll just go ahead and filter this. I got two last gen games, both at garage sales. We'll start with this one. This game is actually a factory sealed GameCube game, which aside from buying from the store, I've actually never seen. So I was pretty happy to get it. I've always wanted to give this series a try. It's Harvest Moon: A Wonderful Life. Like I said, factory sealed. It's really only worth about $20, so if I open it, it's not really going to deface it very much. So I probably will open it and play it at some point, but I've always wanted to kind of try these games. I like Natsume. I like quite a few of their games, actually, but this is one I've never played. So I'll have to give it a shot at some point. I have too much on my plate now to try it, but I'll probably open it at some point. Alright, this is a game that, actually, I'll package with the other game at that garage sale I got. So this first one's an Xbox game that I've kind of always wanted to get, but just never really pursued getting. It's not expensive or anything like that, but it's in one of my favorite series, and it's Castlevania Curse of Darkness. Complete in box, or case, whatever. This one, I've heard mixed things. I've looked up some reviews, and it looks good. I've heard it's a bit repetitive, but, repetition is something I can put up with if the game's fun enough. So I'll have to give this game a shot at some point, but, hopefully it works on the original, or on the Xbox 360. Because otherwise I'm out of luck. Alright, so this game I got here is a Genesis game, complete in box also, which is always, whenever I get a Genesis game, it's got to be boxed. But I've actually never heard of it. It's an EA game, never heard of it, and then when I look at the back, it kind of looks like Castlevania. Probably not quite as good, but I've actually heard that it's pretty decent. It's Blades of Vengeance. Intense battle with unbelievable evil. We'll see. But, I went ahead and got this. With this and Castlevania, I think it was $5. And it was actually a garage sale I've been to before. The kid's like a reseller who runs a little video game area. I'm pretty sure he sells online. Actually, I guarantee he does. But these were fair prices. I mean, that game alone's worth over $5. I would assume this one is too. I looked it up, and this game is it's kind of like at that Genesis level, about $15, which I never like to pay. So getting it at a garage sale is nice. Okay, so now some NES games here. go ahead and start. These all came from one store, and some that I've really wanted to try. The first one is, I've heard this is the last NES game ever released by Nintendo. It's Wario's Woods. I think that's right. I haven't played this one yet, but it's a puzzle game. I know it's also on the Super NES, but the NES version's a little harder to find. It wasn't, I think it was $4.99. So I got that. This game here is one that I just wanted to play. It just looks like a good game. The label on this one is not great. It's some damage on it. I got wet or something, but it's not terrible. But I'll probably look for a new copy at some point. It's Kickle Cubicle. This is a puzzle game. I thought about doing a review on it. I thought about it, and I still might. You know, it's not too late. But this is a fun game. If you ever find it, go ahead and pick that up. And then this one, I just wanted to give it a try because I know the second one is extremely expensive, like $100. So I decided to try the first one, and it's Power Blade. I know Power Blade 2 is a pretty rare one, but I thought I'd give the first one a try. This one, I don't know what those cost. I think these two were $4.99, and then you get one free. Okay, also from that store, these were, just yesterday I got these. It cost me a total of, I forgot. It wasn't a lot, it was under $10, I know. But anyway, this is a Genesis game that I've been wanting. I've played it before, and it was only $2.99, so I got it complete in box, actually. Kid Chameleon. I thought $2.99 was an extremely great price, so. It even has a Toe Jam and Earl poster inside. Alright, these next two are boxed NES games. One was, I think, $3.99, the other one was 99 cents. And anytime you get them that cheap, you kind of have to pick them up. Even though they're sports games, I felt like I should pick them up. The first one is Tecmo Baseball. I don't know if this is any good or not, but I figured, you know, it's Tecmo Super Bowl, you know, it was worth $4, I think. Box is in pretty nice shape, too. No manual, though, unfortunately. This one does have the manual, okay. A Konami game. This one was 99 cents. As soon as I set it down on the table, he goes, okay, well that one's 99 cents because we have a ton of them. But I think this was the only complete in box one they had. It's Blades of Steel. 99 cents for an NES game in box. Anybody would pick this up, I think, even if it is a really common title. So good prices on those. Okay, now I got a couple more things for this part of the video. I watched Cinemassacre. Just had a video about some underrated NES games or ones you've never heard of, and this was on the list, and I thought, you know what, for $4, I'll go ahead and give it a shot. It's Xerxes, maybe, I think that's how you say it, Xerxes. I haven't played it yet. It's made by Hudson Soft, so it can't be that bad, and it's supposed to be actually pretty decent. So I'll give that a playthrough once, or I'll at least try it out. I doubt I'll play through it all. It's probably a little tougher than. Okay, so this last thing. Actually, it's the second to last thing, is awesome. I tell you, lately, some of the best deals I've been getting have been from guys at Nintendo Age. They're just, you know, most of them are really nice people. They know how to deal, and I've been doing some trades with them. And this was actually something I bought, but it was a box for a game that a box that I would love to get for a pretty rare game. And I messaged him, and I won't tell you what box it is until I show you. Get it out of the protector here. For a pretty rare game, and I asked him, I said, hey, what are you looking to get for that box? And he said, well, I'm trying to get 40 for it. And I said, would you take 30? He said, I'd take 35. So, right then, I got it, and I think I got a great deal. This box is actually in very good shape. There's a little wear around it, a little rip, but it's actually in very good condition. Especially for how rare this box is. So, if you're wondering, the box is Ninja Gaiden Trilogy. I have the game already, so I just wanted the box. Now I need a manual. I need a manual badly. I'd love to complete this. But yeah, this is like, the cartridge alone is around $100. Boxed, you're looking at a little bit more than 100. So I'm really happy to get this. And I thought I got a good deal. I thought he was very fair. And put it in a little case, and it's in very good condition. So that's one of my favorite pickups in this video. Probably, I don't know if it's my favorite or not, because this is pretty cool. Ad on Craigslist for Nintendo Power magazines. There are, I counted them, there's around 40 they're not all Nintendo Power magazines. There's some like players' guides and stuff. But I counted them. I think there were around 40, and they were the retro Nintendo Powers, and they were free. It said free Nintendo Power. Click on the ad. Some from the NES, Super NES era. So I called him up. Or actually, I emailed him. He emailed me back. Said, "Hey, I'll be here at this time if you want him. If you want him." I said, "Hell yeah!" So I met him, and this is what he got. All right, this is heavy as hell. Oh yeah, okay. So we've got all these. I don't know how well you can see these. They are the older ones. I actually put some I already had in here. These are newer ones here, and then these are all the old ones. Most of these I got. I had a few of them already, but most of them were in this free lot. And then there was let's see, there was a NES Atlas and a Game Boy book in there. But yeah, what's awesome is that most of these Nintendo Powers have the posters. In fact, all of them have the posters. So I got some pretty sweet posters in there. There's a let's see, there's a Donkey Kong Country, Star Fox. There's some cool ones. Battletoads. But this was, I thought, was really cool. I've never seen this before. It's a Nintendo Power Index, and it shows you like you go through all these games, and I guess it tells you what issue of the magazine it was featured in. So this is kind of like a little reference guide, which I thought was really cool. Yeah, and yeah, that's it. Didn't cost me a dime. These were all free, 100%. The guy was really cool. So yeah, and Nintendo Powers are cool. Anytime you can get it for free, they're even cooler. Okay, so that's everything. We got nothing else this time, but I do have other stuff coming, so we'll just merge that video, and you're watching it right now. Hey, alright guys, so it's time for part 2 of the video. Just got 2 quick things here, but they're both pretty cool. The first thing is from Nintendo Age. It's a, now a while ago I got the disc and manual for this, or the case and the manual for this game. And I traded some common Nintendo games for the disc-only copy of the game, and I put it in my disc and manual, or put it in the case I had for it already, and it's complete now. It's Ocarina of Time on the GameCube. Here's the disc that I got. Oh. Disc that I got, case and the manual there. Yeah, basically all this is Ocarina of Time plus the Master Quest, so, which is like the same game, I think, but it's, what is it, a second journey through Ocarina of Time, newly laid out and incredibly challenging. Huh, I'll have to give that a shot, actually. That'd be interesting. But yeah, I'm happy to have this. This is kind of, I don't want to say expensive, but it's about 25 bucks, maybe a little bit more sometimes, depending on condition, I suppose. But it's kind of a somewhat expensive game still. Alright, so this next one is an eBay purchase. It was a bid. I didn't buy it now. It was a bidding auction. And I've noticed that when this game is up for bidding, it goes for significantly less than what most people have a buy it now for. Buy it now, you're looking at around 15 to 20, sometimes more. I got this for $7. Plus I think $2 for shipping, so about $9 shipped. And it's actually a somewhat uncommon game, and it's Pac-Man, but it's the Namco version. This is a later release. Notice the small print, but this is the later release, along with Miss Pac-Man right here, and I've got this one in box. But yeah, this is literally, there are 3 versions of this on the NES. There's this one, there's the black 10 Gen one, and then there's the gray 10 Gen one, and they are completely the same game, except for the cartridge look. Other than that, they are literally the exact same. It might say Namco instead of 10 Gen on the title screen, but they are the same game. And it came with a nice Nintendo sleeve too, so that's cool. And yeah, that's it. So tomorrow I expect the 3rd part of this video to come up, and I know you'll be watching it literally right after I get done talking here. But it's probably the best thing out of the whole bunch of this pickup. So, stay tuned for that, and we'll move to part 3 right now. Hey guys, alright, so this is going to be part 3 of the video, and a little package in the mail here. I'm going to unbox it right now. This was a Nintendo Age deal I did with somebody. I traded them a couple of games. One of them I really didn't want to get rid of, but to get this game, I figured, I probably should. So, let's see. I'm pretty excited to get this. This is a NES game that I've been wanting for a very long time, and it's always too expensive. I don't want to drop the cash for it. It's usually about a $70 game or so. This one I did a trade and let's see, a trade and 2 games. 2 games and $10. That's what it was. All right. Okay. Pull it out. Oh yeah, very nice. All right. Well, this is awesome. It's Fire and Ice on the NES. This is sweet. This is a sequel to Solomon's Key, which is on the NES also. I think I might do a review of this because I've heard it's a great game. I've watched gameplay. I've never played it myself, but I'm really excited to give this a shot. So that's it. So Fire and Ice, that's how we're going to end the pickups video. 3-parter. I think I got some great stuff. Nintendo Powers, the Ninja Gaiden Trilogy box, the Pac-Man. All good stuff if you ask me. But this might be my favorite. I don't know. I'm definitely really stoked to have this. I'm trying to build up my rare NES games, and I'm doing pretty well, I think. You know, I got the Contra Force, you know, some of the more uncommon ones. I don't have anything super rare, but I'm trying to work on that. So, yeah, that's the end of this video, guys. So, yeah, look out for a review of this. I think I might do it. And, of course, check out my other videos. You know, I got that Mario Tennis Open review I just did, Rattlecast, of course, and all the other stuff. So until next time, guys, take care. I've been getting a lot of stuff in that time, but as of late, I've sort of been getting some really great stuff. And this is going to be split into 2 parts, because I have some stuff coming in the mail, and I'm just going to add it on. So let's go ahead and get started. We'll just get the modern stuff out of the way, because I do have a few modern things. Brand new game just came out for the 3DS, Mario Tennis Open. This is a fun game. I did a review on this. I'll put the link over here somewhere. So go ahead and please check out the review of this, and I'll show you my thoughts on it. Oh, where am I going to set these over here? Alright, these are older games, but they are on the new generation consoles. This one I've wanted for a while. Just never really picked it up. I'm a big fan of the developer, so I got it. It's Quake 4. I'm new to the Quake series, never played a single game in it. I mean, this one has Quake 2 on it also, so I'll give it a shot. It's a game, but I've heard it's kind of hard to find. I'm sure online it's easy to find, but it's Zack and Wiki Quest for Barbaros Treasure. I haven't played it yet. It's supposed to be some sort of puzzle-solving game, I suppose. We'll see. I'm not sure what to expect. Okay, now, I'll just go ahead and filter this. I got 2 last gen games, both at garage sales. We'll start with this. Hey guys, Cobra DVS here with, this is a good one. This is some good stuff I got. I haven't had a pickups video in quite some time, actually, and I haven't really been getting a lot of stuff in that time. Excuse me. Anyway, I haven't really, and I don't know if you guys know, but id Software, the guys behind Doom, Wolfenstein, Quake, of course, Rage, they just announced Doom 3 BFG Edition, which is like a remastered version of Doom 3. And Doom 3 was one of my favorite games on the original Xbox, so pretty excited about that game coming out. It comes out this fall, I believe. Next is a Wii game that I've heard some great things about. I've heard that it's actually pretty uncommon, on the uncommon side. It's not expensive.